Okay. So let's make a new one. This equation, what I want you to write down, example 3, is we're going to do the line y equals 3. I don't remember who it was in this class. Who was it in this class when, yeah? When what was your number? And remember how I was like, Dayton, your input is 1, and you would say? 10, because his output was always 10. So if we're making a table like this, I'll give you a second to catch up to me. Okay, so if I input negative 2 into this equation, what do I get? 3. Do you guys see how there is no x up here? That means just y is always 3. So what if I input negative 1?
3.
And if I input 0? 3. And 1? 3. And 2. Okay, so I'm actually not going to use this column for work. I'm going to use this column for just writing down my points. That was negative 2, 3, negative 1, 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, and 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to go back here on the back, and I'm going to write example 3. Okay. When x is negative 2, y was 3. And when x was negative 1, y was 3. When x is 0, y is 3. When x is 1 and x is 2, y is 3. Should I connect them?
No.
Why? Right, so what if I inputted 1.5? I'd get 3. Could I input 1.2? Could I input 1.8? Sure, we should connect them. Everything is always 3. Everything in between is always 3 too. Now, this graph is an exact reason why I want you to label where the x and the y is. Can you see how if I hadn't labeled where x and y is, it'd be confusing which one is my answer and which one is like my axes when we get to these horizontal and vertical lines? Okay, so here's what I want you to write. I want you to write, if you ever have the equation y equals a number, that is a horizontal line. Maybe like put some stars by it, a couple arrows, like oh my, like have like a guy nearby who's like, oh my gosh, you know, like what? I can't believe it, you know. So if it's y equals a number, that's a horizontal line. Now, you tell me if we need to make a table again, but let's try one more. Example 4. This time, instead of y equals 3, I want you to write x equals negative 2. Can anybody make a prediction for a prize about what that line would look like? It doesn't look like y equals 3. It looks like x equals negative 2. Hands up. Dayton, are you still in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3.
Would it look like a vertical line?
Exactly. If it is x equals a number, that is a vertical line. Again, make a big deal out of it on your paper, like, wow, 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 this is amazing. And I give you permission on your homework. You have, I want to say 6 graphs you have to do, and 2 of them are going to be just like a horizontal line and a vertical line. On those problems, I don't expect a table.
Okay.
On those problems, I'm okay with just a graph.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, so let's graph this really quick, just so we have an example in our notes. Example 4. A little tiny graph here. Doesn't need to be great or fancy. Make sure you mark off that x and y. And this was the line x equals, what was it, -2?
Yeah.
So it's a vertical line through -2. So there's lots of -2 points on here. It's going up and down. It's like that. All right, now, since we haven't gotten Trace back yet, but we're at the point where we need to finish this up, do you want to come up here by yourself?
Sure.
Okay. You want somebody to help you out?
Snack.
Okay. When you flip it over, see the camera? You can see it right there, okay? So you'll be able to see what they see.
Okay, so what do we leave off with? -1. Yeah, input it. 2 times -1 plus 5 equals 3. And then 0 is 2 times 0 plus 5. That's 5. 2 times 1 plus 5 is 7. And 2 times 2 plus 5 is 9. And then you get their points, -2, 1, -1, 3, 0, 5, 1, 7, and 2, 9. And then you create your graph.
Can we flip it over? Alright. This one?
Example 2,
Make
yeah.
sure we can see it now.
Oh, my bad.
Perfect.
Okay.
And the points were -2, 1, -1, 3, 0, 5, 1, 7, and 2, 9. And you make your line.
Gorgeous. Get prizes, guys, and let's make sure Trace gets a prize when he gets back too. All right. Ooh, very splattered applause. Oh, we're committing now? Okay. All right, so your homework is, and this is due tomorrow. Page, and this is the last homework before break. Page 215. Guys, check out this crazy long assignment. 1, 2, and 4 through 7. Whoa. Settle down, everybody. Can you please take out a book in your group, at least one book between the 2 of you, and take a look at 215 so we can talk about a couple problems quick?
Take a book out. Now. Don't care. All you got to do.
All right. Here we go. Look with me. Number 1 and 2. X equals -2. Oh, is that the exact same one we did? Rats. I made it up. Should we change it?
No.
let's just change it to x equals 5.
For which one?
Oh no, x equals 5. Number 1 is x equals 5.
X equals 5.
For number 1 and 2, do you have to have a table? No, because those are going to be straight lines, horizontal or vertical. Look at your notes if you need help with that, okay? You do not have to have a table. Number 4, y equals 3x. You have to have a table for that one? What are your inputs? No? What numbers are we going to input into the table? -2, -1, 0, 1.